What's up, guys? Welcome to Film Trash. Today I'm going to be showing you guys all the movies that I own from 1986. And the first movie, you guessed it, Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. This movie, I don't really remember that much. I haven't seen most of these movies, to be honest, in quite a while. The last one was a really great movie, really memorable. This one I don't even really remember much from it. I even watched clips on YouTube of it to kind of prepare for this, and I don't really remember much from it. It's kind of forgettable, and honestly, I think this is kind of where the series kind of starts to go downhill. I still enjoyed the movie back in the day when I watched it, I remember, but I don't really remember much about it. So, yeah. The next one is Critters, and this is the Critters collection from Scream Factory. Really cool box set. I hadn't watched these before buying it, but I really liked the box set. It looked cool, so I picked it up. I didn't really care for the movie that much, to be honest. It's a little bit cheesy. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like it was just trying too much to be Gremlins, but scarier. So, I don't know. It's okay. I haven't checked out the rest of them yet, but I'll probably check out the rest of the series soon. So, yeah. Okay. Next one is The Fly. This is the Scream Factory Fly collection, and this is for The Fly, the remake by David Cronenberg. This one is absolutely fantastic. Like I said in other videos, I love David Cronenberg's work. The Fly is probably my second favorite of his films, with Scanners being number one, which I actually don't own for some stupid reason. But yeah, The Fly is an amazing film. I absolutely highly recommend it. Yeah, so check that out. Alright, next we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
13 years ago, audiences across America were horrified by the savagery of a faceless killer. In the wake of this bizarre rampage, he vanished. Now, after more than a decade of silence, he has come out of hiding. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. The buzz is back.
This is another one I didn't really care for too much. I love the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's my all-time favorite horror movie. And this one goes in a completely different direction. Instead of being just like scary and horrifying, it's kind of cheesy. It doesn't really come across as scary at all, in my opinion. So, I don't know. I know a lot of people really love this movie, and maybe I'll get some crap in the comments for it, but I just didn't really care for it that much. So, alright. Next up we have Rad, and this is the Mondo Steelbook version. Really, really cool Steelbook. I absolutely love the artwork on this. The movie itself, I'm pretty sure I watched it as a kid, but I don't really remember. But it's an essential 80s movie. It's probably one of the most 80s movies. Like, it just has the most 80s vibe of just what any movie I remember ever watching. So, check that out. It's pretty cool. Alright, next up we have Maximum Overdrive. This is a pretty good film. I know a lot of people think it's terrible, and it is. It's pretty bad. It's not very well made, but it's a fun movie. I don't know. I think the premise is fun. I really enjoyed it. I believe this was directed by Stephen King himself, kind of in the height of his cocaine addiction.
A lot of people have directed Stephen King novels and stories, and I finally decided if you want something done right, you ought to do it yourself.
So that would explain why it's such a wacky, weird movie, but like I said, I really enjoy it, so check it out. Alright, next up is Castle in the Sky, and this is the Studio Ghibli Steelbook, and this is another one of my collection that I haven't watched yet. Again, hopefully soon. I don't know. I just never really get around to watching them. So yeah, pretty cool Steelbook though. Alright, and the last one is Big Trouble in Little China. This is the Scream Factory Blu-ray. This was a blind buy for me actually too. I know a lot of people love this movie and talk about it all the time, so I bought it. And to be honest, I didn't really care for it that much either. I guess maybe I just didn't understand it. I didn't get the reason for all the weirdness.
I don't think he's gonna stop. Come on!
I don't know. Maybe there is no reason. But like I said, I just didn't really care for it that much, so yeah, whatever. And that's it. That's all I have for the movies that I own from 1986. So if you like this video, go ahead and click the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you guys next time.
You have to leave now. And never come back here.